All right, 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 all right,
All right, all right, all right.
all right, let's go from Estonia all the way here to California. Here in London in a taxi, in a Lamborghini. Look at us rolling around in a Rolls Royce. What are we in? What is even happening here?
I'm gonna feel famous.
You already are. I feel smarter already just being here. We're in the middle of where the Boston Tea Party happened. This is a Radical SR3. It's a prototype race car. Runs a Hayabusa motorbike engine, very fast, lots of downforce. This is wild. You are like the most Texan person I know because you wore a hat last time. Dude, where's the hat?
The hat's hanging at home. I have
hat.
multiple hats.
What made you get into racing? Cars been my passion. I think probably being neurodiverse and having some ADHD. I like to get the dopamine from the speed.
I've done it for 20 odd years, and you can get very hung up on corporate enterprise, career moves versus let's just go and look at how much fun and excitement there is in this industry.
Look, cybersecurity professionals run, for the people, by the people kind of a thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's where there's a big differentiator, right?
The entry barriers to cyber are just too high. Like in some jobs, if you're building a SOC, if you're dealing with incidents, you need to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But there are lots of transferable skills from IT, risk, compliance, audit, the business even. Just learn how to get things done.
Like being a CISO.
Get shit done.
Frankly, this is the expression.
You just need to be able to get stuff done.
Be super technical, be financially aware, and finally be an amazing leader and lead by example.
My biggest thing is be hungry and be creative, right?
People need to be more creative and open to other people coming in from other industries that have got skills that can be transferable. I've hired from ex-forces, police force, detectives because of their thought processes and the way they work.
Don't listen to the naysayers. Doesn't matter what your background is and can make it to this level, and find a mentor that can help get you there.
We as an industry have a big diversity problem. We've got to remember cybersecurity fundamentally is a problem-solving exercise.
Yeah.
And the best way you solve problems is through creativity. And you only get creativity through diversity of thought.
For every single job, 80% of that can come from transferable skills. And you can teach cyber.
Connectivity cannot be a noun. Connectivity is a verb. It's what you do with connectivity. How you enable people to connect, how you
You're bringing everyone together and you're united by the work that you're doing.
Yeah, that's the cool part.
But that's the interesting thing about
dedication.
technology. It can bring so many people together. I mean, even you and me have met because of cybersecurity.
There's not a single person I reached out to or has reached out to me that doesn't want a coffee.
That's the core of diversity, right? Having people from many walks of life who think differently, who approach problems with different angles based on their experience, based on the accumulation of all their life experience, right? And you want that diversity.
Security is the only tech area where we don't discuss employee experience or user experience.
Yeah, and I believe that's the most important part. You gotta change the UX, man.
A lot of times organizations overlook the ease of use to get to that value proposition faster. If it's going to take me a year for my team to figure out how to use it, it's not going to work.
We have to be very careful in using AI, especially in a bank, because you don't want to just leak information unintentionally.
So files are no longer files. It's data, structured, unstructured, everywhere.
This is one of those companies that you never heard of, but it's involved in everything. It's like, what do we as a company could we do better, you know?
If you're not communicating both the good, the bad, and the ugly at all times, then how can you call it a partnership?
The features and functionality is important, but it's like almost secondary to the team, the approach, the vision of the company.
So advising in security is a contact sport. And if you're not willing to get in there, then I don't need yet more Monday morning quarterbacks.
Yeah,
we just got
honked at.
That was funny.
Which side of the road do we drive on here?
Good question. I'm French.
Next time we need to do this in the Land Rover because the Land Rover is a security tool.
We've been shown so much love from Texas. I cannot thank you enough for being such a big believer and supporter for Dope. Yeah. You are Dope. Yeah. Thank you again for the wrap. And hopefully the car's working next time. Your wife actually was so kind to give me this. I actually forgot my sunglasses at home. I'll see you again soon.
Definitely. Thank you.
That was awesome.
See you next time.
Bye, everybody.
That was so much fun.
We're pretty there, right?
So well.
I was a little nervous.